Money, 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 money. Oh my God. Where did he come from?
With the rise of the electronic video games market, Hasbro, the toy and traditional game company behind the brands G.I. Joe and Monopoly, decided that they needed to enter the market out of fear of being made irrelevant. Rising star Tom Dusenberry was put in charge of the newly created independent division Hasbro Interactive in 1995. They experienced early success, however by 1999 revenue was diminishing and the senior management had lost confidence. Whilst many potential problems caused the downfall of Hasbro Interactive, we believe the most important aspects were poor communication, innovation and conflict issues, and a propensity for high risk taking. Effective two-way communication, both vertical and horizontal, is a critical part of any organization and is required for organizational change, worker engagement, and job clarity. Poor communication and unclear goals lead to demotivation and reduced commitment, as seen in the Hasbro case. In this case study, we see a clear lack of communication between Hasbro and Hasbro Interactive. Communication between the two units was not enforced or even encouraged, and this led to Hasbro Interactive making poor decisions which could have been avoided had communication been more effective and two-way. The reporting structure was also ineffective, with Dusenberry reporting to Vice Chair Sonny Gordon in Hasbro's corporate offices, which enhanced the separation also being experienced by the division. This resulted in the double monopoly promotion with competitive burger chains. Of the big five personality traits, Dusenberry would be described as being highly extroverted. This personality transferred across to his leadership style, being positive, assertive, and action orientated. This confident style assured people of unsound decisions, such as the unit's ability to reach higher targets. In the end, he was so positive he appeared in denial as to what was happening around him. Interpersonal liking is the amount of positive feelings that are associated with another human. It has been shown that, irrelevant of facts, individuals will be more likely to agree with somebody they have a strong interpersonal liking for. It can draw people together and hinder separation, even in the face of adversity. Similar to Dusenberry's extroverted personality, making it hard for others to say no to him, interpersonal liking may explain this as well. He was well known not only for his leadership, but also his ability to activate the talent and ideas of others. This would have led to employee empowerment, and combined with Dusenberry's transparent excitement about the business's potential, would have led to employees that were fostering a high level of interpersonal liking, as they believed Dusenberry would drive the best out of the whole division. Dusenberry openly communicated his passion and belief that the business would grow and succeed in the way he envisioned, combined with the high level of interpersonal liking, would have led to a culture that did not think to question their leader. Certain heuristics may partially explain the poor communication at Hasbro Interactive. Confirmation bias is the tendency to refer to validate rather than invalidate beliefs and is an innate desire in humans. Individuals find it easier to think of information that supports their beliefs. Whilst there was talk of Hasbro Interactive reaching 1 billion in 3 years, it was touted as a controversial but exciting target. The agreeance of the target being set at 1 billion without serious actions to stop this could have been attributed to the confirmation bias. Innovation within the workforce is a critical source of competitive advantage. It can lead to continuous improvement in product and processes. It was a key driver at Hasbro. It generally comes from people working together and is rarely the result of one person's brilliance. However, Dusenberry's decisions to make all the operational decisions perhaps impacted his ability to lead and inspire, leading to his demise. Personality can really explain how innovation both thrived and then was stifled at Hasbro Interactive. Dusenberry embodied a personality that drove innovation. He was open to challenges and drove action. However, innovation also needs other inputs to balance the perspectives and keep decisions in the realm of possibility. This didn't occur at Hasbro. They tried by introducing more financially minded people in the team, but it just was seen as stifling innovation instead of protecting it. Organizational culture is the values, beliefs, and habits of employees. It can influence thoughts and actions of organizational members and can be a powerful way to control and influence behavior. The unit had a culture of innovative growth, with employees encouraged by the rapid growth plans and vision. However, it was lost when the others came in to monitor the team from overextending. This was viewed as a threat to the innovation and job security of the team, and it really destroyed the positive culture. This now negative culture can be explained from a cognitive lens, in particular through the availability heuristic, which is an over-reliance on the most available form of information in memory when making judgments. It's a mind processing shortcut. More vivid memories are drawn upon more regularly, which actually overestimates their occurrence. This could be seen in the potentially vivid memories of colleagues leaving the team and joining a .com company, potentially overestimating its likelihood and in turn damaging the company culture. High growth companies are generally led by risk loving individuals, and Duesenberry's is a perfect example of this. They had the proper innovative nature, however, not the financial and operational skills needed to steer a quickly growing company, which is often a problem in businesses that grow fast. They made risky decisions in their estimated financial targets, as well as investments and acquisitions, with very questionable accounting being used. Studies have found a link between the Big Five personality traits and an individual's propensity to undertake risky behavior. Risk takers are high in extroversion and openness, and low in neuroticism, agreeableness, and conscientiousness. Men are also more likely than women to underestimate risk. Duesenberry possessed these traits as well as being described as competitive. Varencia was risk averse and was able to refocus, sell Interactive, and focus on Hasbro's core activities. Groupthink is a social pressure that occurs when the group prioritizes reaching a consensus and inhibits the group's ability to consider alternatives and reach the best possible solution. Groupthink can undermine decision making. Whilst management initially protested the $1 billion revenue spending target, once it had been set, no action was taken to change this. The culture became that of one that was willing to do anything to achieve this target, even if it was not possible. The self-serving bias is a process where the individual's need to maintain and enhance self-esteem distorts facts, including negative feedback. This can be seen in Hasbro Interactive, where risky decisions were possibly made with the individuals viewing the payoffs and dismissing the possible negative outcomes. Duesenberry remained consistently rosy, even when receiving bad news, to the point where some thought he was in denial. This is consistent with the self-serving bias, as individuals seek the alternatives that can benefit their ego rather than assessing the whole decision. Our communication recommendations are as follows. Two-way communication must be prioritized between leaders and employees, as well as vertical and horizontal communication to ensure teams have a higher awareness of functions and can utilize each other for help. Clear and transparent goals should also be communicated to all employees, as well as more regular meetings. One person should not be allowed to make major decisions. Rather, top-down management should have a policy in place to implement greater checks and balances. This has been proven not only to make sure better judgments have been made, but this variety of opinions allowed has been shown to aid creativity in organizations. Before any project is rolled out, it must go to all areas of the business. This will counter incidents such as the McDonald's and Burger King incident. Our recommendations to increase innovation and reduce conflict are to run regular events that foster team bonding, leading to a dynamic team network that would lead to new ideas being consistently developed. If teams have a higher awareness of how each other functions, a united organization will occur when teams feel comfortable utilizing each other for help. They should also strive towards building a culture that supports knowledge sharing. This has been proven to help sustain innovation. Our recommendations to reduce risk within the organizations are 1. To have greater focus on recruitment and hiring to ensure that the correct people who possess the skills are hired for positions. Whilst Duesenberry had great leadership potential, he did not possess the financial skills to be performing the jobs he was tasked with. 2. Better workforce planning to ensure decisions did not rest on one person. Perhaps have a process where multiple leaders must sign off on risky decisions. And 3. A formal process where management must challenge decisions to counter any influential people swaying other people and groupthink. To conclude, the story of Hasbro Interactive is a tragedy that the parent company made a brave decision to enter the electronic video games market and for a certain period of time seemed to have established itself successfully. The balance of encouraging innovation within an organization, particularly one such as the video game industry, where employees need to be motivated to be creative on a daily basis, while at the same time managing a strong culture of accountability to reduce financial losses, is hard. The problems faced by Duesenberry and Hasbro Interactive, explained and analyzed through psychological HR theory, will hopefully allow lessons to be learnt from past mistakes.